Hello. Welcome. Oh shit, one
Hi.
second.
Oh, we
Ah!
haven't
All
gone
right.
live in a while, so there's gonna be some issues.
Yeah, there's gonna be a few
It's
issues.
okay. It's okay.
All right. So, um, hello everybody. It's been a really long time since we streamed. Last time we streamed was my crazy little what's it called? Interview that we did. And now, coming up to season 2 of The Pond, we have.
Hello, Roberto. Me. Hello. Your
Hello,
guest.
our guest
Hello.
Roberto.
How we doing? How we doing?
Not
All
too
good?
bad. Yeah, it's
Not
pretty
doing
cool.
too bad either.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry. Now it's a bit surreal to be honest. Like getting to see you on the show, then like being here, having to handle things on the pond. Yeah, it's something. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, the pond was like it was crazy. So like we'll get right into it. So what like inspired you? Obviously Fish Tank inspired you, but like what was like the moment that you were just like fuck, this is it. I'm going to do it. Like what inspired you to
Well,
like just take the
it was like a combination of things, but
Yeah.
obviously the show in itself,
Mm.
because every time, uh, like everyone goes on like, oh, this is such a satanic show and shit, but at the end of the day, it's just like harmless fun,
Yeah.
most like all of the time, right? Like, and at the very end of every season, it's just imagining the sheer joy of accomplishing such a task. Like I have such mad respect now for what they do,
Yeah.
because it's tiring. This
It's
shit is something else.
it's Todd wrangling through and through. Like
Yeah, like
l-
oh fuck, dealing
even
with
yeah,
yeah,
even
no,
when
go
I
ahead.
was there and I was watching what they would do, especially when it came to like Claire and, like Haley, just watching them Todd wrangle those two was like enough for me to be like, whoa, I could never. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a lot, and we looked out. Like our bunch was rowdy, but they were cool people.
Yeah.
Um, but other than that, it's also um, the fact that I know how Latin Americans operate, as
Yeah.
in they see something usually from the United States,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Oh shit, I have to do this, and I have to profit." And they end up doing something like a really lame version of it,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Fuck, this is really good, the concept in itself."
Yeah.
Because I hate reality shows. Um, I don't like the format, but as soon as I heard the first TTS on season one, I was
Mhm.
hooked.
Yeah.
The interactivity was something else. Was really damn good.
Mhm.
And here in Latin America, or our big brother is called Famous House in Spanish, obviously.
Yeah.
Um, and
That's a
everyone,
pretty funny
oh yeah,
coincidence.
Yeah.
yeah, it was really funny, but that's something from Mexico. So right now, people have started doing like their own spin-offs of La Casa of the Famous House,
Mhm.
but they all do it on YouTube, on Kick, like all these platforms, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I better like seize the moment and do my own thing, because someone else is gonna do it, and they're not going to like give it the respect
Respect.
to,
Yeah.
yeah, to the source material.
Yeah.
Like they're going to do like a half-assed job and a quick cash grab. They tend to like astroturf shit here.
Mhm.
So yeah, I wasn't going to stand by that.
Awesome. Yeah.
So
That
so yeah,
was
that was the idea. Originally, it was going to be like we wanted to pitch it to expand on the Latin American market,
Mhm. Yeah.
but yeah, that was it.
I think the thing is, as like humans, we are drawn to like chaos, we are drawn to the absolute insanity that is Fish Tank because we see those crazy things being done. We see them have fun and get broken down to a point where they're like, like on the floor, just like, what the fuck am I doing, sort of thing. So just like being able to take the steps to do it yourself would have just been like such a crazy and exciting thing, like it's so surreal. And I can't Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like playing
I
God, you
remember.
know?
Yeah, it is like playing. I remember the first day. We were like, okay, it's going to be in Spanish.
Hmm.
We'll see how it goes, and then we'll report back. But suddenly, I started seeing people talking about it on Twitter.
Yeah.
So as soon as I saw it, I was like, nah, fuck it. We're changing the language to English.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
That was crazy. And that's something that I will give you 100% props for, is just thinking outside of the box and just being like, oh, hey, like, these guys can't understand what the fuck's happening. Let's do some Google Translate. Let's AI translate this for, all the uh others. But yeah, that was literally the coolest thing, because as we've seen on Fish Tank, it's ever expanding, trying to grow and fix all the problems that they have. And for you to just like instantly see that and be like instantly fix it, it was like inspiring, because it's like, holy shit, why can't they just do that, like, no offense, Fish Tank, but you guys have been pretty slack sometimes. But that
No,
was
but yeah,
good.
I mean, what forces our hand as well is that we were sort of looking for our own version of, like, we knew a Sam Hyde, right? Like
Yeah.
obviously there's no one else like him, but you need like a front man for these things.
Mm-hmm.
So we did a lot of interviews. We ended up having this guy. His artistic name is Chehencio.
Yeah.
Um, so he was like, yeah, I have so and so many followers. I have worked with these brands. I can like bring this to the top.
Yeah.
And it was like, cool, okay. We made some promotional posters. We made some art here and there. We made a trailer, a really half-assed trailer.
Yeah. Yeah. Like
uh,
scuffed.
but but we noticed that when people commented on the video, it
Yeah.
was like they really hated him. They really true hate at him.
Oh no.
Uh,
Test study
yeah, and
did
we were
not go
like,
well. Yeah.
yeah, and we were like, nah, it's okay. I mean, it's this kind of content, people here are really square.
Yeah.
The Latino mentality is usually like, oh, you have to be working the land to be
Oh,
someone,
stoic.
which,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Super
yeah, which is
stoic.
which
Yeah.
is okay, but they don't like to explore like internet stuff or other possibilities.
Hmm.
And we were also like, everyone has these haters, it's gonna be okay. And then the day came,
Yeah.
and we had barely any viewers in Spanish.
Oh no.
Barely any viewers. Yeah, and we were like, what the fuck? Like literally a contestant from Mexico brought in more viewers than he did. And it was a bit worrying, but thank
Yeah.
God we started getting traction on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like there are some real ones out there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We've got some comments, so I'll go to the chat now. We've got, yo, this layout is dope. Thank you, Super World. South America was the genre change I needed. Thank you, Vladdy. Roberto, my go. Bring back Chet. Oh man, I am a bogan Australian, and for me to butcher these words, it's probably going to be really funny or disrespectful.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Don't
Or
worry.
both.
Bring back Chechino.
Oh. Chehencio. That's Chehencio.
Oh,
Yeah.
Chehencio. Okay, okay.
No.
Chehencio. All right. Sorry.
It would be great for a bit.
But that's really cool. That's also not very cool. So he just did not test study well and completely like ruined the vibe. Was that kind of it?
Yeah, because it was, yeah, it was weird because
Mm,
he mentioned all of these brands and he showed us like engagement and shit, but it seems like he was like those kind of comedian slash influencers that
yeah.
you are scrolling through your phone the content and you see the
Hmm.
funny video, like it's everyday relatable comedy, like, oh,
Oh.
I was taking a shit and ran out of paper, oh
Hmm.
no.
Like
And
Vine comedy, like a Logan Paul shit. Like.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. So it I guess what I'm trying to say is that he doesn't have any kind of retention at all.
Yeah.
Like it's just quick content, right?
Hmm.
Um, and that's why it failed.
Mm.
But we kind of want him back for like a bit. Chahancio, please, if you ever see this, come back.
Come
But
back,
yeah,
please.
the the vibe the vibe was absolutely ruined because on
Yeah.
top of that, he didn't speak any English. He didn't
Yeah.
speak any English.
Oh,
Oh
Yeah,
no.
so we were like, dude, it's okay, don't worry. We can do it in Spanglish. You can
Yeah.
be the Spanish version, to track the Spanish viewers,
Hmm.
and we can be the English version, right? I
Yeah.
can translate. But yeah, it didn't work out.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been so crazy. Because then you just ended up taking over and you did really well. Like, people loved you so much. Like, oh my gosh, I only heard good things about you. Yeah. All right, I've got another question.
Okay,
So,
go for it.
um, I'm gonna start with like the like burning question, but like, how did it feel to go from like being clowned on by Jet at the beginning to then getting put on the Fish Tank website? Like how did that feel? Because that was like a moment for me that I was just like, oh, cool. Like you've developed a relationship with them now. You're on the site. Was it something that like fueled your fire? Like, oh my god, yes, I'm being like noticed, kind of thing.
No, I
And
yeah, no, yeah, go for it.
and did that influence the show's direction or like the budget or anything like that? Like did it really help out or yeah.
It was. I mean, it was funny. It was funny as fuck, to be honest. I
Yeah.
don't really mind about those things. I don't really care.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
usually, Fish Tank is like very drama heavy, especially after the season ends. For me, it's just okay. Let's watch the show. Let's interact.
Hmm.
Show's over. Bye bye.
Mm.
So I don't engage with that kind of shit, but
Yeah.
we thought it was like mad funny. Like,
Hmm.
there were, I remember people were telling me like, oh, dude, he's commenting on your dog, and it's like, come on, man, like, just just leave it be, just leave it be. I don't care, I don't care. I mean, he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Um, and but that was funny. It was also the fact that like supposedly he got like backlash
He did.
from people in the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Even
but
I like piped up a little. I was just like, you're just angry that you couldn't get a doggone fish tank without people like reporting you to the RSPCA. Like, fuck you. Like, if there was a doggone fish tank, everybody would be a lot happier. Like, what the fuck are you kidding? Like, oh man, it was ridiculous. It's like, oh, curse us for having a fucking, edge. Oh. Uh,
well, yeah, that's one of the cool things about being in Latin America, that we can sort of get away with more things. Like, we got some comments in Spanish like, "Oh, why is the dog there? He shouldn't be there." But it's like nothing's happening, so it's whatever.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, it showed us that there was people watching.
Hmm.
That's like having that quote unquote support.
Yeah.
Um, was really cool. Was really cool, to be honest.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, all publicity is good publicity, like him saying that in the end just kind of worked out because people were like, holy shit, they got a dog? That's fucking awesome, let's check in. And like every time I would check in, the dog would just be like pissing on the fridge or, rolling around in bed with somebody. And that was just so good. It was so funny. It was like, almost like, it sounds really horrible, but it was almost like watching Bert, like in season 3, you would just tune in to see what Bert was doing. It was like, was he jacking off? Is he like rolling around in bed? It was cool.
Yeah, yeah, I remember. No, but the dog, my dog, we were like, what the fuck do we do? Like, do we let him just roam around in like the backyard, because we're in a really big place, so
Yeah.
he has a lot of room.
Mhm.
But at the same time, one of the concerns was like, maybe he's going to bark like at some animal and it's going to fuck with the audio.
Yeah.
But we were looking to have someone just take care of it. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, we were like, nah, fuck it. Like, he's a really chill dog. Let's just have him around. Why not?
Yeah.
And I guess it sort of paid off. We even made a toy around him.
That's so cool. I love that. I
Yeah.
think that yeah, that's definitely something like if he comes back for season 2, it's definitely something you should implement more, more toys for him because this is the best, Get him a plushie delivery, Fill him full of a room of plushies, but
Oh yeah, no, he would go crazy for balls. He would be insane for that.
oh my gosh, put him in a room full of balls. That would be so cool. That would be so
Yeah, no.
awesome.
Yeah, we had him play like for like it was like the toy was a bit cheap, I believe, and it was
Mhm.
like someone had to play with him like for 15 minutes, right? And the
Yeah,
audience got to choose who. But yeah, it was cool. It played out in the end.
that's so cool. I love it. Um, so let's talk about the house because
Okay.
true to fish tank fashion, it started off pretty fucking normal. And then by the end of it, you had beds being set on fire, you had holes in the wall, you had bitch. Fucking, oh my gosh. And talk me through like the insanity that was just watching that house go it basically to like normal to fish tank trap house.
Oh well, the moment we realized we had to switch to English,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, because the original idea was to have these be sort of a more chill content,
Yeah.
not go like full crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But the second we saw people from the Anglosphere tuning in,
Yeah.
I was like, nah, we have to go full force
Yeah.
because we have a language barrier and
Mm-hmm.
we have to catch attention. We need eyes on us.
Mm-hmm.
So the only way to do that was going insane, was
Yeah.
going insane mode. So I do like the concept, and I do agree with Jet on boiling the frogs,
Mm-hmm.
especially if it's people that really don't know anything about this.
Yeah.
Because as far as I understand, all contestants in one way or another do know about Fish Tank, about Samhite, even if they are not fans.
Yeah.
Like even from season one, there are people that understand or acknowledge the content beforehand. But here we have like a paradise of just clueless people.
Yeah.
But we can't just go insane from day one. So we have to sort of do that slowly,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of what helps a lot is this environment of not having them seeing the exterior, like
Right.
having them enclosed. That just adds up to the insanity, and I guess that makes it easier for them to accept what's happening. Like
Mm-hmm.
I do remember Maria. No, excuse me, it was Sarah. She got milked a couple of times the moment she got on,
Yeah.
and at first she was like, "I need to talk with you," and I was like, "Why? What happened?"
Mm.
This milk thing. So what about it? It's just milk. You're just getting milk.
Yeah.
But yeah, but it has like these sexual connotations, and I'm afraid these people are. And we were like, "What the fuck are you talking about?
You're
Like,
just getting
you
milk. Yeah.
yeah, you are
Would you
you are the one that's making it sexual."
would you prefer chocolate milk? Make it look like you're covered in poo? Like, come on. Like, oh, that's crazy.
So yeah, so then I think they started to quote unquote get it, and they
Yeah.
just embraced the full crazy, because it was funny the way, because we paid a lot of attention to the audience
Mm-hmm.
feedback, and everyone was like, break them, you have to make them suffer, break them.
Yeah.
But the thing is that these people were like super chill and friendly whenever they were on their own.
Yeah.
But as soon as the challenges started, they would just rip each other apart. They didn't give a fuck.
Yeah. 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 It's like all's well in love, all's well in love and war kind of thing. It's like, yeah, I really like you,
Yeah,
but hey, this is gonna get fucking messy soon. Like,
yeah,
it's,
exactly. Competition time, you're over. You're done for, man.
yeah.
So it was like that. So yeah, that those, like the environment and all of that, those little toys at the beginning,
Yeah.
they really do set the tone. And when this starts to spiral, because the second we did like the drinking the gallon of milk challenge, I thought someone was going to like pussy out,
Yeah.
or maybe not pussy out, but maybe protest. But they just embraced it. They just started barfing on the spot, and they didn't give a fuck. It was cool.
That's awesome. I love that. Yeah, it's crazy that even people who don't really watch Fish Tank or haven't watched Fish Tank, like at the end of it, it was just like like, the kind of like the what's it called? Maybe like oh my gosh, I can't, like a multiverse sort of thing, like it still ends up the same way at the end. It's a very cool thing how Fish Tank has done that. Like everything ends up destroyed, everyone ends up tired, everything ends up kind of like, whoa, what just happened for the past like couple of weeks,
Yeah, it is truly a gauntlet of resistance,
Yeah.
like from all points of view.
Oh man, one second.
I'm curious. Did anything like surprise you about the frogs during like auditions or the early days in the house?
Mm, when it comes to auditions, it's funny because everyone tries to present like the best version of themselves. Like,
Yeah.
oh, if you have a scuffle with someone, how would you handle it? And oh, dialogue, I would talk it out. We are civilized people. And then you see them on the show, and it's like, fuck you, and pointing, at someone else with a knife with the hand. It's
Yeah.
like, holy shit, dude. Um, that's the funny thing. That's what impressed me, and the way they embraced it. Like,
Mhm.
no one complained.
Not once?
Not once. They did not. They did not. I mean, they complain more about like the rules,
Yeah.
because that's another shit that's really tough to keep, like the rules,
Yeah.
because you're balancing a lot of shit, and sometimes you forget things. um but about like, okay, you're gonna eat a jalapeno, and it's like, okay, cool. It's like, no second guesses. That's your
Yeah.
punishment. Okay, that's my punishment. Okay, sure.
Cool.
No
Yeah.
second guesses. Yeah, that was really intense.
Yeah.
Phoenix, of course, she was like the the ultimate contestant.
Mm-hmm.
She really proved herself. Like, she got it. She got it. Joshua got it as well, but the thing is that Joshua went too far. And it was like all of these fucking drama, and you had like this chaos on Discord and the community.
Yeah.
And obviously, because it's a small community, it's easier to know where to steer the ship, right?
Mm-hmm.
As whereas like with fishing, right, they have such a big community, you can't please everybody, right?
Yeah.
um, so
Hmm.
for us it was easier to take decisions based on that, so we had to just kick him,
Yeah.
because he really fucked up with that shit.
I guess, yeah, you either get it or you don't kind of thing, It's not like a learn it, like learn and get better sort of thing. It's either you get it or you don't, and if you don't, it's like, oh well, we can't really make you understand in the end. So,
Yeah,
You
exactly.
mm.
yeah. You brought up like they were complaining about rules. Like what rule did they complain about the most?
um well, it was whenever it was points related.
Really?
Uh,
Whenever it was points related, like,
Yeah.
because the thing is that we were short staffed,
Yeah.
by a lot. We were really short staffed, so keeping track of some shit was difficult. And on top of that, I'm the only person that like can handle the money.
Yeah.
So if someone needed me out there to do something, I had to just disconnect and go deal with that shit, and then come back, and it's like, okay, where were we?
Oh.
That was kind of difficult. Not like having to embrace all of these characters that the fish tank people portray
Mm-hmm.
live, right? Being sort of like the gold striker, being sort of the jet, being sort of the Ben, like having all
Yeah.
of these different tones. It's a lot. But yeah, that was the most difficult part. Like, okay, who won? Who has the more points? Who has these? Who has that?
Yeah, you
Fuck.
didn't have that support network that you can tell that they rely on heavily. So it was just like you like, oh fuck.
Yeah, we just have to come up with shit on the spot, to be
Yeah.
honest, sometimes. But it is what it is.
Yeah. Did you suffer from extreme sleep deprivation? Because that just happens naturally when it comes to anything fish tank related. So you must have definitely struggled with that one. How bad did it get?
It got to the point
Mm.
where two things happened. Once I was starting to see things like at the corner of my eye. Like I remember there was like
Ooh.
I was trying to call everybody for a challenge in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And at the end of the hallway of the kitchen, I saw someone like run out of another door. And I was like, where the fuck is this guy going? I'm calling for a challenge. And I rounded up some
Jesus.
people and I was like, I'll just go get this person. And
Yeah.
I just went over and I was like, hello, hello. And there was no one, right?
Yeah.
And other than that, I was constantly having like fish tank dreams. Like I would just go to lay down
Roberto saw the
and
ghost.
and, and then people the crew were like, dude, you were talking in your sleep, like you were in character in your sleep. And I was
Oh,
like, holy shit.
that would have been
So yeah,
petrifying as like a reality. Like, oh god, I'm turning into fish tank.
yeah, I'm embodying this character. I'm this character now. So
Yeah.
yeah, it got insane. And there was also a time like that was the fucking worst. There was a night where four people had meltdowns and we
Mm.
had to just defuse that bomb, right? And we were like, okay, cool. It's like 2 a.m. Everyone's going to bed now. Drama is over. We can rest. So we went back to production. The people in the house, they were more chill, and they s- they started getting drinks,
Yeah.
and that spiraled out of control. And then it happened the situation between Beto and Phoenix where he slapped her repeatedly, right? Because he was
Hmm.
trying to put like I don't know something on her face, and but he got really rowdy and really slapped her and like he bruised her lips. It wasn't anything crazy, right? But
Yeah.
it's the fact that if he would have been alone with her,
Mm.
it could have escalated to something else. So we had to get rid of him, right?
Yeah.
So we ended up with this situation on our hands when he is at the basement of the house,
Mm.
pleading with production, just please let me go again. I do throw in the
Oh
views. I do
no.
these. I do bring in content. So please, please, please. And it was like from 6 a.m. to like 9 a.m. Just
Oh
you
man.
Begging.
know, just begging and just trying to calm him down and shit like that. And he was like, "Holy, I'm gonna have a heart attack
Oh my
if
gosh.
this guy doesn't shut up."
You,
so so yeah.
you had
So
your own
yeah,
John situation. That's crazy.
yeah, we had a live genie moment as well. That was
Yeah.
cool. Like a successful genie moment
Yeah.
uh, that we
Time's a
couldn't
flat
avoid.
circle. Yeah.
It really is. It really is. Like that's the worst thing. When you thought that things were about to cool off,
Hmm.
something happened. Something
Mm.
crazy happened. Yeah.
How did it feel? Like, obviously, you got uh Binks and TJ in as well. Like, how did that come to fruition? Talk us through it. Like, that was crazy, like one day it's just a whole lot of people and then Binks and TJ's there and everyone's like, whoa, what the fuck? So like tell us how that happened, because that was amazing.
Well, for starter, it all starts with another character named Sam, the
Yeah.
British guy that was just traveling around. So he was like, "Okay, I've done my time. Let's do some bullshit bit to get me out." We came out with the BBC
Oh,
shit.
the BBC reporter. Yes. Okay, that's
Yeah.
hilarious. Yeah. Okay, that was great. Okay.
So we bullshitted with that, and as soon as he was outside, like a couple of days after, he just tells me, "Do I have someone that can get TJ uh, to talk to us?"
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, "Cool, cool." And later on, we figured out that it was someone from the community that got TJ to come.
Yeah.
Like we TJ messaged us and he was like, "Okay, when can I come?" And I was like, "Oh, this date. How much is it? We'll pay for the flight."
Yeah.
And he was like, "No, it's already covered." And we were like, "What the fuck?"
What?
Yeah. And then later we found out that someone from the audience like made that happen, right?
Oh, that's
And
so sweet.
yeah, it was amazing. It was really cool.
Yeah.
Um, and he was here. It's honestly a pretty chill guy. He's really cool. He's real, you know.
He is,
Um,
yeah.
it was a fun time. And then with Binks, we saw that she tweeted like a flight to El
Mm-hmm.
Salvador, and we were like, "Holy shit! Is she trolling? Is this for real?" And
Mm-hmm.
we actually reached out because I mean we were wondering, right? Like, could this happen?
Yeah.
And she was like, "Nah, sorry, I'm just trolling. Sorry, just for the fun of the moment."
Yeah.
And then, as the show went on, I think she was like, maybe I should go." And we ended up talking again,
Yeah.
and uh, that was that. She was on her way here to El Salvador.
That's so cool. That yeah, cuz that was like I think that was the moment, like seeing TJ and Banks, like that was one of the moments that like cemented like the history of the show. You know, like it was just like, okay, you're legit to the point now. Now you're getting fish and other people like coming in and excited to doing it and wanting to be there, and that alone must have been such a great feeling. You know, like I know when people ask to like come on Tank Talk and talk to me, it makes me really warm because it's like, oh, you believe in me and you want to see me grow, sort of thing. So I love that, and I'm so happy that it happened like that way for
Yeah,
you
yeah,
as well.
it was amazing. I'm really thankful to the people that are supporting us, that stick with us, that gave us an opportunity. Because I mean, it really shows that we did something right.
Yeah.
So yeah, having TJ and Binks was a fucking blast. We loved them, and we hope to keep working in the future with that, with
I
them.
love that.
Yeah,
That's really cool. One thing.
Actually, I think it would be a good time to look at chat. It's been going off. We haven't looked at
Oh
it in a
yeah.
while.
1 second. Okay. So we have. Oh, whoa. There's a lot of things that I'm gonna butcher in this, man. Okay. Holy shit. Oh, why do you guys have to make the fucking Australian read this shit out? Okay. Ignorant
Fun.
FTL audience wasn't ready for El uh at Fretton, also Geo AIDS never dies. People underestimate the Salvadorian Sam Hyde. The jet dog comment seemed like a bit of a stretch. To do Mexico apoya Giodi vamos Giodi. I don't know. I don't think it was supposed to be a diss. It was supposed to be. I don't think it was supposed to be a diss. Probably just unlucky timing. Kane Low is a good boy. I can't even say it. Anyway, the pun adapting and not giving up was cool to watch. That is something that I give you 100% props for because that's so amazing. The to do Mexico apoya Gio vamos Gio trans flag, gay flag, and then the same thing. Canelo GoPro cam next season, that would be really cool. Frank Castle cam on the dog, that would be sick. Real-time AI translations made the show way more watchable. The AI translations were better at the beginning when they were a complete mess. Funnily enough, Sarah ending getting the most milk from the cast itself. Rules don't matter, they never matter. Mista
exactly.
production. Beto was right. The the point count was stipulated in the contract written within the crayon. Sarah ate the elimination pancakes. Just remember they made Donde cook them with shits with the fucked up pans. Roberto saw the ghost. El Entidad.
It
No,
says La Entidad. It doesn't even say L. Where did you get the L from?
I don't know, man. No T. Josh. TJ my goat, Roberto so naive, tank it up, and then to do Mexico apoya a Gio, vamos Gio, trans flag, gay flag. Yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing. We had a contestant, Josh, right?
Yeah.
And he sort of resembled TJ, like at a distance, right?
Yeah.
Skinny, the sort of long hair. So this person really wanted to make that happen. He really wanted to see TJ and Josh in the same space, in the same room. So that was one of their motivations. Yeah.
I think another thing that I thought was really crazy was like with the American fish tank, they're kind of more or less, they try not to be into the nudity and the that kind of stuff. But you guys are crazy, man. I saw so many dicks, boobs, everything. You guys were just like, there was no modesty. It was great. I'd tune in, I'd see dicks all the time. It was like HBO.
Fire?
Yeah, she did. She did light the bed on fire. but yeah, I mean, we actually thought like, oh fuck, we're gonna get in trouble with the fish tank people. Holy fuck, we better make him stop. But then we didn't get like any notification. Like, you would think you'd get like a quick message, direct message or whatever, like, yo, stop that shit.
No more dicks, yeah.
Yeah, no more dicks on this fucking website. You're gonna get us fucked. And it's like, we didn't get anything, so we were like, okay, we want this shit to be like as real as possible. And as well, I mean, he wasn't like harassing like another contestant with that shit.
Yeah.
So maybe that would have been a little bit too far, but we just let it run because again, right, we knew that shock value for people to give us the chance, because maybe they didn't understand the language, right? Through actions and through all this chaos and insanity, it would be something to draw them in.
Yeah, exactly. And before movies had sound, it was all physical comedy anyway. So it's like, if it's funny, it's funny. It doesn't matter what language it's in,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, what was your favorite, what's it called? What was your favorite challenge? And how did you prepare for it,
Damn. Let me think. I think one of my favorite challenges was the Feed Me Mama Feed Me challenge. And we have it was for the final cell.
Yeah.
We have Binks and TJ chew food and just feed the contestants, and they would have to eat that food like birds.
Oh, baby birding some people. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, that and the gallon of milk challenge was really good for me because it not because of the content itself, but because it showed that these people were in it to win it.
Yeah. It was like testing that line, like.
Yeah, exactly.
I get that.
Also, oh yeah, no, my favorite one was the paintball challenge, but where we had them make some art on the walls.
Yeah.
Because we really had a lot of we had some challenges that were where they would have to talk, right? But that all went out the window as soon as we switched languages.
Yeah.
So that was like one of the most artistic ones we had, it transcended that language, and it didn't rely on this shock value, right?
Mm-hmm.
And sadly, we missed out on that because I think for fish tank you do, because you have two sides of the same coin, which is the people that want to see friend tank and the people
Mm-hmm.
that want to see torture tank, right?
Yeah.
And doing the challenge um, really got us to that like middle point,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like, oh yeah, we had all these fucking chaos of them just shooting the shit at each other, and then we had like this more chill, artistic focused challenge
Yeah.
that it was like content that didn't resort to all of these griminess, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's really cool. How did it feel watching, the romances blossom, How did it feel like feeling like you're playing The Sims, like putting these people together and seeing them um you know, Binks and TJ get all snuggly and everything else like that. Was that just like a moment where you're like, "Oh my gosh, what is happening here?" Like, "Oh, hello."
It was really cool, to be honest, because it was organic. That's what I'm
Yeah.
going to say. Especially not so much on TJ and Binks, because the community were just memeing them on.
Mhm.
But when it comes to, for example, Sarah and Beto, they developed like an actual link.
Aw.
It fucked their performance in the show,
Yeah.
sure, but it just happened naturally.
Mm.
And it's a part of what I believe Fish Tank embodies, like letting these moments just happen
Yeah.
without interference or some too much interference, right?
Mhm.
Also, Binks and Sam, like I went to bed, right? Like it was a chaotic night.
Yeah.
I went to bed, and when I woke up, I was like, "Yo, what happened with them?" And turns out they were like being harassed from room to room by
Yeah.
via TTS. And there was like this screenshot of them like early in the morning, just watching the sunrise through the window, like holding each other. I was like,
Oh.
holy fuck! I can't believe that happened. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't. It's like we did that in a way, right?
Mhm.
And yeah, like they're a couple now, I guess. I don't know.
Oh.
But they have it going on. I mean, something happened, right? I don't know if it's gonna last, but a spark ignited in them.
Yeah, a flame, yeah.
Yeah. As
uh
for Binks and TJ, it was just crazy fun. Like I remember we did this bit where we pretended to be like in a fine dining restaurant, and we just
yeah.
gave them like candy, Powerade, and shit like that, and played music, to set in the ambience. It,
Oh.
it was cool. It was cool watching TJ struggle
He's such
trying to
like
get the
a
girl.
it's really funny because TJ, he has such unspoken riz, like he just somehow manages to always get the girl. It's
He
just
got
it's
that.
so weird. I I get it, but at the same time I don't. Like he's like a vibrator. He's always moving. I don't yeah.
He got that autism riz.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
does.
we were watching them have dinner, like this quote unquote dinner,
Yeah.
and we brought in the drinks, like these sealed bottles, and he was like, allow me, my lady. And he tried to open the bottle, but he just couldn't, and just left it at the table and just carried on like nonchalantly. It was really funny and cool at the same time.
Watching my thing I think watching TJ have his like internal struggle moments where he would just like sit on the couch and just say something really deep and like introspective and then just sit there and be like, what am I doing with my life? I was just like, TJ, what are you doing with your life, bro? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he,
Yeah.
he really goes deep. He really goes deep because um Binks like quote unquote rejected him, right? And
Hi,
he
Nico.
was like bummed out,
Mm-hmm.
and he just went to room to lay down, and there were no more bells
Yeah.
for the rest of the contestants, so they had to make do, right? And
Mm-hmm.
Jeff was like, "Ah, fuck it, I'll sleep next to him," and he just laid down, and they just started talking, and TJ was like pouring his heart out to
Yeah.
these 40 something man from Costa Rica that didn't understand a single word. And he was just going along with it, like, yeah, with girls, you have to do this and that, and they're complicated. And Jeff was just, yeah, see, yeah.
see, see, oh, that's so funny.
Just agreeing with him,
Yeah, yeah.
even though he didn't understand shit. It was something to witness.
Okay.
What
Ooh, you go.
I got a question. So like what moments do you think define the series or
Mm,
like fully
And do you have any regrets? Like, is there anything you would have done different with like
yeah,
those defining moments?
or
mm,
eliminations too?
Yeah.
one of the defining moments is the switch we made to English.
Yeah.
That was a very defining moment. And then again, that comes back to no one complained. They just went like, it's in English now. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Um, no one said the but. And what was the other thing? Sorry.
Any eliminations that you did that you like kind of regretted maybe or like looked back on and been like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have sent them home or anything like that?
Mm, Josh's elimination, like, because we broke them in a way, most of them, because they didn't leave because of elimination.
Yeah.
At least six of them left on their own.
Yeah.
But if Josh had controlled himself, he would have been a cool character to have by the end game.
Yeah.
Everyone like in the community and even ourselves as a crew, we were like, no, yeah, these are the final two, right? Sure, Jeff had a lot of support, but he was really passive in his game.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Definitely Josh and Phoenix would have been a more chaotic final two.
Okay. I get that. I get
Yeah,
that.
and also not casting from the get-go, not casting people that were bilingual
Okay.
also is something I regret.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, we were pushing the crazy idea of making it happen in Spanish, right?
Exactly. Yeah. You gotta take some risks. So I get that. Um, with the success of it, growing and Fish Tank growing, and just like the format of Fish Tank kind of expanding. So, uh, for instance, in Australia in November, Big Brother's about to start, and they are going to implement almost like fish toys into Australian Big Brother now, and they are also 24/7 streaming and all the rest of it. So they've basically made Australian Fish Tank and Big Brother, but it's going to be PC. Uh,
Correct.
are there any plans for season two? Like, are there any international expansions, any twists, any celebrities that you can like let us in on?
Um, we do want to keep um the this theme of having like a multicultural group of people,
Yeah.
one of the complicated things about this is, and it was like a challenge we faced during our season, it's like people were like, yo, I want to go, I can go tomorrow, and it's like, okay, we'll pay for the flight and shit like that, and we got
Mm-hmm.
scammed a couple of times,
Uh.
and yeah, so that was that. But now that we have like a solid community,
Mm-hmm.
we and actually are looking at Sardine Teen. We want to talk
Ooh.
with them. We want to talk with
Yes.
them because they had a crazy bunch. Not gonna
Mm-hmm.
lie, they had a crazy bunch. Like their contestants, holy shit.
So
Um,
the sardine tin, surprisingly enough, was just made of community members from like all walks of the community, and that was really cool. Like, seeing people that I would speak to in the spaces, people that I'd speak to on Discord and stuff, just in sardine tin was like, holy shit! Oh my god, you're a real person, because taking them out of, like that space or that Discord and seeing them in real life is just like, oh my god, Cody, you're so short. Like, that was my main thought. But I would highly suggest definitely hooking up with them.
Yeah, honestly, because I mean, I get it. I really don't give a fuck because my view on contestants is that
Hmm.
if they are fans, then it's torture time.
Yeah.
If they are unaware, it's gaslight time, right?
Yeah.
That's like the most logical
Mm.
way to go about things. But I understand when the people are like, ah, it's like it's just a gathering of friends and here and there, But honestly, it was pretty fun. Like
Yeah.
it had good times, and sure, some contestants were like, and this is not throwing shade right at these contestants, but obviously there were some weaker links
Hmm.
here and there that just couldn't handle the team.
Yeah.
But there were others like Slack AU who were just holy fuck, like they were
Slack
making content. Yeah, they
Slack
were making.
is a very typical like I will say this hands down. Slack AU is a very typical Australian man. Like the fact that you like a very typical Australian man has become interested in this sort of thing just makes me very like, what is going on in Australia? Because like Fish Tank and Sam Hyde and all the rest of it, it's not really a big thing in Australia. People don't care about that thing, and that was kind of like a blessing for me when I went on Bitch Tank because it was just
Right.
like nobody knows about this shit. So I just came back to Australia and lived my life normally, you know. But
Sure.
um the just seeing Slack over there and seeing just I guess like the cultural like saying cultural differences, but like the cultural differences between Australians and Americans is just so different, you know? Like we're a lot more laid back and a lot more aggressive at the same time. It's a very strange juxtaposition. So seeing somebody who is very laid back but also very aggressive is like it took a lot of people by surprise, I think.
Yeah. Now listen. I would never dare banter with an Australian. I would lose horribly. You guys have some top tier banter, to be honest. Australia is king in that regard.
Yeah, I was gonna suggest maybe for the next season, just getting somebody who doesn't know like a lick of Spanish or like anything, and just putting them in there and just being like, hey, you are not gonna understand anything. This is gonna be really confusing for you, but you're gonna have a great time. Just because that would just be like a fish out of water sort of situation, you know, like maybe like a bogan or a redneck. That would be insane. Like a 40-year-old redneck man from America.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, we're toying with ideas. I mean, there's like the house is really shitty, so it's like, oh, maybe make Count to the House tank, or maybe make Whiteys versus Brownies kind of deal. Give it these teams. I think it would be very funny, and of course, having like at least one person on each side that doesn't speak the other language or that doesn't understand the bit would be
Mm-hmm.
extremely funny. Yeah,
Oh
it,
yeah.
would- it would make for great interaction.
Oh yeah.
And the other thing that you mentioned is that like people really don't know fish tank like outside the United States, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's like a great time to capitalize on that because here in Latin America, everyone's like, famous house, but no one really knows fish tank. Like, sure, there's some people. There was these. I didn't know if you heard about this, but in Argentina, I believe,
Mm.
someone tried to make a sort of fish tank. I don't know. I'm sure it was inspired by it, but it was never fully stated.
Yeah.
But they did it like with homeless people because they were trying to take over a house, like a squat house. But the guy doing it,
Yeah.
he just live while they were live, he
Yeah.
just went into another room and he just hanged himself.
What?
Like, yeah, he couldn't deal with the pressure.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus.
That's
Yeah,
horrible. That's
yeah,
crazier than Slav Tank and fucking Torture Tank and
yeah,
all the other tanks. Oh my god, that's
yeah,
insane.
yeah. The tank broke him for real. Like,
Yeah.
he was like, I'll be right back, and he just went into like his office, quote unquote, like, the
Yeah.
only room that didn't have a camera, and he just fucking
Is
killed himself.
yeah, we just got a message. Law Roberto talking about La Gran Hermana. Is that what it
Leg
was?
drag. I believe so. I mean, we I didn't look into it personally, but I don't know
Yeah.
that it happened. That's
Oh
horrible.
my
He didn't do
gosh,
it
that's
live.
horrible. Yeah, it is horrible he didn't do it live. Oh, fist
Imagine the
tank.
views, bro. Imagine
Imagine
the
the
views.
views. Oh man, it would have gone viral on everything. That's crazy.
Yep.
Ah,
So we were
Yeah.
so I mean, just coming off of this darker stuff, we were just talking about how you're season two a little bit, and if anything's in surprise. But aren't you guys? You're doing like a casting call specifically for some goth girls.
mm.
Um, yeah, the thing is that we're preparing for an we want to have an off season. We want to like test the water going solo with a more simple setup. And I say solo because obviously Fishtank has a lot on their plate right now. And it's not like we just can like that was one of the things people were like really excited about like um season two on Fish Tank, season two on Fish Tank. When? And it's like, dude, I mean, it will be awesome, but it's not up to us, you know. Like they
Yeah.
have their problems, they have their plans, they have their vision, and we have to respect that.
Yeah.
If they have us again, dude, that's more than welcome. It would be a
Mm.
blast. But yeah, we kind of want to test the waters, more so because of the fan base we have,
Yeah.
and we want to see if it sticks with a simpler setup, but it's gonna lean more so on the theme side.
Okay, cool.
Uh, so yeah, what we have planned right now, it's like extremely solid.
Hmm.
And the reason we did these cast for the God Girls, it's because when you it's really hard to cast here in El Salvador. There's only
Yeah.
like two agencies, and one of them is like for models only, and the other is like a bit sketchy. So we do the casting in house.
Yeah.
We do the casting in house, and the people that come to the show, to the cast, sorry, they are very like normie. They're very no, they're just a bunch of normies, right?
Yeah.
Uh, but and we need to add some flavor to it. We need
Mm.
like other kind
You need
of
to add the
people.
internet autism, like a few sprinkles of
Ex,
it.
ex,
Yeah.
exactly. We do need that demographic. Like, yeah, they are internet artists, the autistic people, but they still don't know anything about fishing, right? So
Yeah.
you can get a reaction out of that.
Yeah. Um.
Can we bring
Also,
up the
oh,
advert that got made for the casting call, because it's really well made. I really
it
like
is
it.
really cool. Yeah, I posted it today. I absolutely love it. So, shout out Mara. But yeah,
Yeah.
I love that. So, I had a really good question too. It was about casting. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say was e-girls and goth girls always bring the simps, so it's always a really good idea to at least have two of them. I'm just gonna say that straight up. Like you get a little bit of like alternative coochie in there, and the dudes swarm. So I understand why you're doing it. I get it through and through. You just gotta shove a little bit of goon bait in there.
Yeah, honestly, some people, and I was surprised by these
Yeah,
because of past happenings.
yeah.
But people were like, "Yo, when are you going to have bitch tank? When are you going to do putanque?" And I'm like, "What? You niggas want that?"
Everybody,
Because
bitch tank
because
was. Oh my god. Sir,
I remember when it launched, and people were like, "What the fuck is these boring girls?" And everyone was like salty and angry, but like after a week, everyone was like embracing it.
dude, bitch tank, like, so I personally, like, at the end of bitch tank, I had, I was not happy, whatever. So I was like, oh, bitch tank was a shit season, blah, 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 blah. But then once I got over that, like, post tank bullshit, I actually went back and watched bitch tank. Shout out Absorb Toast. Bitch Tank was fucking amazing. Bitch Tank was hilarious. Bitch Tank was so fucking crazy to the point where you watch it and you're like, how do girls do that to each other? Like it was like the worst sleepover in history. And I watch it back and I go, how the fuck did like we get away with that shit in all seriousness? Like The amount of times that Shorty fucking
It,
punched Haley was insane. Like,
yeah,
it was
yeah, yeah.
crazy.
It was honestly a good experiment, to be honest. Like, I my take from it is that the highs were high and but the lows were low, and that's what stressed people out. But when
Mm-hmm.
something happened, holy shit,
Mm-hmm.
you had to be there.
Yeah. Like, yeah, it was insanity. I just remember like, what was the one thing that freaked me out was just like Haley and Shorty would just walk past each other and just say the most horrible things to each other. And then they would both look at me to like, are you gonna do something about this? And I would just like walk away a little bit faster. Like, I'm not getting involved in your drama. Like, you guys aren't holding my pockets. This isn't happening. Like, go away. But yeah, I think a spicy bitch tank would be insane, to be completely honest. Like, it would be insane.
No, yeah, it's definitely something to explore. Haley gang, woo!
Haley gang, Haley gang.
Oh man. And honestly, out of all the seasons,
Yeah.
like Beach Tank has seasons and off seasons. Beach Tank definitely, at least for me, it has one of the best endings
Dude.
from
Oh
everything
my.
else.
Yeah. So also, flowers where they're due. Congratulations for being one of the first seasons to have an ending since fucking bitch tank. Like, congratulations. That's absolutely insane. I credit to where it's due, but we haven't had an ending, like a proper ending, in a while. So hats off to you for getting that actually done. That would have been a
Thanks,
great feeling, ending on a high
thanks.
note. Yeah.
Yeah, and we actually wanted to go harder, but um, of course we were exhausted. But at the same time, at least for me, Jeff and Phoenix was sort of like a boring final two. I know people love Jeff, and he's like the baby of the show.
Hmm.
Um, but I that like then again, that's my regret. Right, having Josh at the very end
Yeah.
would have been way more chaotic.
Hmm. If you could collaborate with Sam Hyde or Jet on a future project, what wild idea would you pitch to blend the pond and fish tank even further?
Um,
That's a crazy question, I know, but
honestly, I would propose leaning more on the Latin American market. Like I said before, there's nothing like fish tank here.
yeah,
And also having that. Oh wait, hold up, hold up. Just give me 1 second.
no worries.
Oh, I don't think Mara made that casting call image. It was someone in Estanque made it. I
Um,
don't know what that is.
and also I would lean on the whitest versus brownies kind of thing,
Okay.
because seeing the political sphere or the political happenings right now, I think American audiences would get a kick out of torturing Latinos.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you
Yeah,
need to have
I
like ice raids. Yeah.
yeah. Beto got mad at that, like for real. We
Yeah.
thought he was, because a lot of the times he would like create some drama and he would come to me and whisper like, "I'm just joking," but
Yeah.
for that he really got mad. Like, no, change the name of that toy. I won't be doing that shit if you don't change the name of that toy.
Yeah.
But I mean, we had to give the people what they want. They
Yeah.
are who matter the most, right?
Yeah, exactly. I
But
love
yeah,
that.
I would propose that. I would propose that. Let's lean on the political side. Like, shout out to India. Honestly, they are taking a lot from our backs as Latinos. They are taking all of the smoke. Thank you, India.
Thank
But
you,
yeah,
India.
I would go with that route. Yeah.
Cool. I love that. I got one more question, and then I have something sent in that we can talk about. So give me a moment.
Okay.
All right. Bilingual streams mean international creeps tuning in. Ever caught a donation or filthy or unhinged TTS that you wished for a kill switch? What's one that still haunts your nightmares?
Um. Oh man, yeah, no, that's an easy one.
Oh yeah.
Uh, since we have Mexican contestants, I really wish we have a filter for like cartels
Oh no.
and and for gangs because
Yeah.
there's actually another Salvadoran. I believe he lives in the United States, but there's like another Salvadoran with a fishing account, and
Mm,
I would check the chat from time to time, and he
mm.
would be like, um, his name was like Mara Salvatrucha or something like that, alluding to that, and that's
Yeah.
like a big gang, or that was like a big gang here in El Salvador, and I was like, fuck if people get wind of this, it could be bad.
Yeah.
But we decided to roll with it. Like fuck it, we're not gonna bother the fish tank people with just a filter for that,
Yeah.
and also for the Mexican contestants, the cartels, because it's like, oh, imagine we're just trying to do a silly show and they get their lives ruined. Like they go back to Mexico and instantly kidnapped
Yeah.
or something like that. It's like,
Last
fuck.
seen on a live leak video.
Yeah. That's
Yes.
crazy. It's not even like, oh, I want to smell your coochie. It's like, you're going to die if you go back to Mexico. That's insanity. Oh my God. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's next
Yeah.
level insanity. Yeah, no, that's insane. Damn.
Yeah.
That would have been like a crazy law to have to explain to like English speakers as well as like people who just have no idea. Like, no, this is actually really serious. Don't like lay low kind of thing. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Those were the only things that worried us for a bit.
Yeah. All right. And 1 second. Let me just pull up this. It's
Let's
gonna
read. Let's
take a
read a
couple of
little bit of
seconds.
chat. Let's
Oh yeah, you guys
see.
can read the chat. I've just gotta quickly work this out.
I can't pronounce Spanish words either. Arise, Dunidi. And I don't know if that's Arab guys or like elves surrounding it. Rafa said it.
Yeah.
Super World says spicy tank.
Spicy tank.
El Goblinino, El Goblinino
Yeah.
says Lacroix on Unalive Watch.
LaCroix?
Someone says Lacroix, Lacroix. Is
Okay.
that Lacroix?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Someone else says Lacroix Rose.
Rest
Rip
in peace,
Lacroix.
Lori.
Darker Nico says hi. Dunity arise in all caps. Another person says a wild Nico has appeared. Superworld says making the switch to English was a smart move. Darker Nico says Nico the Great. Rafa says free Nico. And what up, Nico Lino? With Nico replying, hi, Ref. Fish come back, says Lewis. Here's a question for you that someone asked in chat. Is the social experience delayed to the 14th? I think
We
that's for
have not
you.
we have not decided on that. But it could happen because we want to polish the site a little bit more. There are some changes, so it comes down to that, right? Because
Mhm.
the interface right
Mhm.
now is in the Spanish. The payment methods are like we have they Fish Tank uses a Stripe, right? A
Mhm.
lot of businesses use that, and it's really flexible, and obviously it's compatible with Americans. But here we use something called Wumpy, which is more for the Latin
Yeah.
American audience.
Yeah.
So that was a big struggle, right?
Mhm.
Because people wanted to buy shit, right?
Yeah.
But they were like, transaction is not being made, so they had to call their banks and allow the transaction, and it was a real problem. So we have to implement another payment options. We are working on that for season two.
Hmm.
We are
Hmm.
creating an LCC.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
sick.
so we can have like an American bank account and implement Stripe, so it's easier for the people, to engage with the show.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Slack
Um,
was popping off on everyone. Lamel loved him. Someone said I can't pronounce this.
I think it's
Machine
Mashimo. Mashimo?
Mashimo. Well, you should have let me butcher it. It would have been funny. But
Slack.
Slack wasn't even a fish tank fan. He just discovered it from Stream Stars. Roberto talking about La Gran Hermana. That's horrible. He did. Oh, we read that already earlier.
Yeah. It's all good. The ones that we haven't is like we're talking about the dude folding under pressure and hanging himself. Bitch Tank was underrated. Remember the TV monitors? The fan interaction with the TV monitors was really good. I highly suggest maybe putting an advertisement in the background so you can get those memes and stuff. That's a really cool idea, especially worked well in Bitch Tank. I enjoyed watching people's art just like randomly appear. That was very, very cool.
Oh,
And race.
Goblinino has some info about La Grande Hermana. About apparently the place got ransacked by the hobos after he died.
The hobos took
Yeah,
over.
they took his
Yeah,
shoes.
Oh no. Okay, and if you look in the
probably.
side chat, I'm gonna bring it up. But if you look in the
Oh,
side chat right now, we've got something I would like you to explain to us a little bit, if you could. It's a bit of an iceberg.
Wait, I haven't seen. Oh man, wait, where can I see that?
can we
I,
put
I
this
want.
up? Can we bring this up on stream so
It is
people
up
can
on
see this
stream.
box?
It's up on
Oh, it
stream.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right.
This is the first time I see this. Yeah,
Hey,
okay.
I like to set up surprises sometimes. All right, leave me alone.
This is cool.
There's some people that you can there's some people you can thank for it that I'll talk to you about later. But yeah, if
Okay.
if you want to dive into some of those, please be my guest.
People are requesting for you to zoom in.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Damn. Out of the first layer, I think what the biggest highlights are Duende and Ethan Rolf. Canelo
Yeah,
was explained briefly, right?
yeah,
We had to have him on. Uh, Duende is actually someone like his family. Let's put it like that. We're not
yeah.
related by blood, but he's family of someone that's from the crew.
Hmm.
So he is, a typical teenager that's going through the hurdles of what to do in his life, and he he sort of like wants like the easy life,
Yeah,
so to speak. Like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna become a streamer. I'm gonna be a gamer. I'm gonna be this. I'm gonna be that, and never really, none of those things played out. So we were like, okay, we're short staffed. Go inside and do something. And one of the, I think it was Phoenix that she called him Duende.
yeah.
No, wait, or maybe someone from the audience. I might be getting wrong. Sorry if I'm wrong. But someone coined the term as far as I remember. But he popped off. Like he was loved. Like we were not expecting the amount of attention he got. It was
Yeah.
really funny. As for Ethan Ralph, it was very random. Like out of the blue, he
Mm.
messaged me and he was like, "Yo, I can't come down." And I was like, "What the fuck, for real?" And he was like, "Yeah, no, we just let's sort things out. This is my flight. That would be everything. I have some business to attend to, like down here in Central America. I
Mhm.
believe he was going somewhere else. So we're like, fuck it, why not, right?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, let's have him on. It was insane what
One
ensued after
second.
that.
I
Yeah.
have Jimmy from season
Yeah.
2 is in the chat right now. He said, "Tell
Oh
Roberto
yeah.
to DM me. I do know a goth South American girl who is goth and speaks English. She is chill." So hit up Jimmy after this.
Hell yeah, Jimmy.
Fuck yeah,
your
Jimmy.
your call was great. Your call with Phoenix was amazing.
Yeah.
No man.
All right.
Uh,
Let's go into the second one. Oh my gosh.
Here we have Alondra is like this slutty side of um of Phoenix. Like whenever he would get drunk, he would just start like almost kissing all the girls, being playful and shit.
Yeah.
So that's where Alondra comes from. Jeff Nisher, it's a funny thing because that was the injury. That was like the most stupid injury we had on the show. He was just walking around and he just broke his finger on a table that he didn't see. So we were like, "Fuck." We have to take this guy to the hospital, get that treated.
Yeah.
We came back and we were like, okay, are we gonna do the same? Oh, he's this person is at the hospital and he's never coming back.
Yeah.
We decided on yes, but we have to bring him back with something. And
Mhm.
since he's a cop in his country, people were like memeing like, oh yeah, he's the Punisher, the Jeff Nisher.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So we went on and got like a lot of body paint,
Yeah.
and fuck it, let's just let's just make the costume out of that.
Yeah.
And we presented him like that with like the fake shotgun shit.
Yeah, that's perfect.
The 10 Jeffs was like he was such a wholesome, he was like the wholesome chungus of the season, right?
Yeah.
And things were getting so stressing like by the end of it that I would just go to my happy place and just be like, just imagine a show with 10 Jeffs, a show like this sort of wholesome content and slash nonsense, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, 10 Jeffs. That's how it birthed out. Just trying to just let go some steam.
Yeah.
The slam, it was Josh going crazy because Phoenix tampered with some letters that his actual girlfriend sent to the show. Like that was the limit for him.
Yeah.
So as soon as she grabbed him, he just went crazy and just fucking slammed her like next to Beto and Sara. And
Oh my gosh.
the funny thing is that they just looked at her and
Yeah.
they were like, "Are you okay?" And they just went back to bed. And, and then Raph walks in, I think, and he
Yeah.
was like, are you okay?" And he just goes back to bed. But I mean, it's I get it because they were tired as fuck. It was like 6 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the birthing of this lamb. Um, the caveman challenge was something that we came up on this spot because we were trying to kill some time. We had to deal with some shit backstage, right? So it's like, just fucking have them act like retards for X amount of time. So it's like, yeah, it's a caveman challenge. And Phoenix got really into it. Like,
Yeah.
man, she crushed it. Phoenix Knight was someone parodying Pink's Knight.
Yeah.
He was just shooting the shit at that person. Tarot's reading was Maria. We picked her because during the casting, she was like, "Oh yeah, I have a radio show, a small radio show, where I talk about tarot readings and mystique and
Oh
all
no.
of these paranormal stuff." And we were like, "Okay, yeah, do a live reading, do a live reading."
Yeah.
And she did, and that we started taking names like from the chat, and one of those names actually was Ethan Rolfe, and that caught his attention, and that's why he made contact with us.
Ah, nice.
Sarah had pyromania. Yes, we talked to her in private, and she did confess that it was just like a little bit. She was drawn to the flame,
Yeah.
and with all the crazy shit, the environment, I think that just broke her, and she just embraced it because at first she would set on fire like these controlled fires with like some piñatas residues or maybe some wood like in a room, and it would be like, "Yo, duende, go tell her to stop that shit."
Hmm.
But then she just went berserk at Phoenix and started throwing plates, and then she fucking threw thinner, some bullshit at the bed, and she light it on fire.
Yeah.
And Duende came rushing, and he was like, "There's a fire in bedroom 3." And they was like, "What the fuck?" I just went to check, and everyone was just stunned. Like people didn't leave the room; they were just watching the fire grow.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Duende, hurry the fuck up! Bring me the fire extinguisher," because we had some little fire extinguishers on the kitchen,
Mhm.
but we have an actual fire extinguisher, like a proper one, backstage. And he just comes back with the little one, and he tried to use it, and he just looks at me and he says, "It doesn't have anything anymore." And I'm like, Jesus fuck, these retard. I just grabbed like a very robust blanket, and I just started smashing the fire until it went out.
Yeah.
uh Thank God that was the end of that. Yeah, that shit was something else. Craziest moment, to be honest.
Yeah. We've got Evangelion. I'm watching that for the first time at the moment. How does that come into the iceberg?
We sort of we forced Sarah and Beto to split up because that was damaging their performance, being a couple and being mellow all the time and doing nothing at bed.
Yeah.
So once she got kicked out, he was well, he was crushed,
Yeah.
and he went to a, oh no, she wasn't kicked out. I remember they were doing a challenge, and he applied some force, but he didn't hurt her, right?
Yeah.
He just scared her, and he was really depressed because she was
Aw.
scared at him, and she just went to a room, to room 2, to be alone, and he just embraced the Shinji pose,
Mhm.
and she just laid there, and he was like, "Music, I want music."
Yeah.
And he wanted some like Mexican songs, like sad songs. And we were like, "Nah, fuck this guy." And I remember Sam was like, "No, I have the perfect song." And he started playing Evangelion.
Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
The
Oh.
original host,
Yeah.
that was supposed to be Chehensia, but
Mhm.
yeah,
He
shit
sucked.
happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sam is a journalist. That was the bit to get him out of the house,
Yeah.
because I mean, no one knew him, right?
Mm.
So it was like a perfect fit. It was a quick fit.
Yeah.
Um, baby Jeff, baby Jeff, like uh, again, right? He was the wholesome chungus of the season,
Mhm.
so we had to pamper him, and we would read him nighttime stories. We
Aw.
would read him milk, cookies. Then we even got like a baby bottle for him and shit like that.
Yeah.
Benji is in hell. Everyone hated Benji, like from the contestants,
Mhm.
because he just wouldn't give it his all, right? So we were like, okay, now that he's gone and these people like keep shit talking him, we went and did like a quiz,
Yeah.
a morality test, and one of the questions was like, okay, would you send Benji to hell for like 100K? And most people were like, yeah, but maybe if it were a little bit more. And then we came back and it's like, okay, I hope you fucks are happy. Because we just got a message, an urgent message from Benji that could get us into a lot of trouble. And it's like a photo of him in hell. Because
Benji's
your
in
actions
hell.
is in hell now. Yeah.
Love
Whale
it.
Wars. Whale Wars was really interesting to watch because there were people that hated Phoenix because
Mm.
she was too loud, she was too annoying, and there was someone who was behind her like 100%. So
Yeah.
she would get ice arrest,
Ice
and
Riz.
immediately she would someone would bail her out,
Yeah.
and then someone else would be like, "Now, fuck this guy. I'm gonna put her back into jail."
Yeah.
And that happened like 3 times, and the 3 times this person by himself bailed her out. Like they couldn't touch her.
Oh.
Like, yeah, she
You
she
you
she
should
had a
have
strong will
Yeah.
you
behind
should
her.
have increased the price each time. Someone spent money on it.
Yeah, it's like what was it called? S of fatty. Put the baby away. Put the baby back. Put the baby away. Put the baby back.
Maria predicted Hell House. She was the only one that sort of figured out that this wasn't the normal reality show
Yeah.
early on. Yeah.
Nice. The table hates America really sticks out to me because that is a very strange thing to say.
Table hates America. Oh yeah. This was TJ. TJ was having a meltdown,
Yeah.
and he was talking about the situation in America with politics, with young people there,
Hmm.
and he started to lash out at the table, and we saw that, and we were like, dude, poor TJ. Let's fuck it. Let's just all go help him out,
Yeah.
and we just run inside and started just destroying the table. Like, yeah, fuck this table. Fuck you. This is what you had from messing with America. Fuck you.
Yeah.
And so that was that.
I love it. I love it. Oh, you got stabbed?
We have a freeloader
Yeah.
recommended by Sam. Uh, his name was, well, his artistic name was Chico, but he seemed like a really chill guy, like loud. He was drawing the content and shit like that. But as soon as he got drunk, he got in a fight with Beto
Yeah.
over a disagreement. And since I guess Beto intimidated him, since Beto is like he actually did some MMA.
Yeah.
Um, so he went for a knife, Chico, to quote unquote defend himself, to feel safe. And I remember it happened in the kitchen. And in this show, you can't, as a host, you can't pussy out. You can't break character.
Hmm.
You can't be like, no, stop that. It's dangerous. So I had to play it out like, oh, dude, that's a really cool knife. I have a skin just like that in CS:GO. Can I check it out?
Yeah.
And I just slowly took it away from his hand, and I grabbed all the knives in the house and just threw them outside of the fucking house.
You
Because
made
of
the
that.
basically airline. Yeah, you made it like an airplane. It's like no more knives for you, silly billies. Like.
No, yeah, I had to stop it because off screen Chico was actually like he really lost his shit, and
Yeah.
he was like, "Oh, Beto, I don't give a shit. I've been to jail. I'm gonna stab you. I've been to jail."
Oh my god.
So
Oh
I was like,
no.
"Holy fuck! We need to get rid of this guy. We need
Yeah.
to get rid of this guy." Yeah, that's how it happened.
Okay. Okay. Paula was
I'm guessing the
cucked.
house is. Oh, I was gonna. I'm guessing the house is haunted is related to probably your sleep deprivation, or did something else happen?
I think it was like an everybody's sleep deprivation because um we were doing a challenge. I don't remember which one, but Phoenix, like there was a noise in the kitchen, and Phoenix
Hmm.
was like, "Someone moved the trash bag. The trash bag moved on its own." And
What?
we're like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? I mean, the house has some crazy vibes. We actually had a priest coming to the show. Um, and he was like, "Yeah, I do get some weird vibes from this house. It's an old house, and um, we have a worker
Couldn't-
um,
yeah.
helping us in pre-production, and he was sleeping on the basement, and he would always come up and say shit like, dude, that basement, like there's something feels weird about that basement."
Yeah.
uh, and we were like, what the fuck? But yeah, that's how it was birthed. Shamefully, the priest, I think the priest caught on, and because of the TTSs,
Yeah.
and he just refused to come back. He made some bullshit excuse up.
Rafa said that shit was so annoying we couldn't cut anything for the rest of the show. And Fert and Joya said, I remember the priest because it was Sarah's first bikini day.
By
That's
the way,
crazy.
Rafa is Phoenix Knight.
Oh, that makes sense. All right, let's go on to the second last one. We've got the Waped.
The Wape, I believe that was Josh. I don't remember this one quite well.
Yeah.
The Wape, I believe that was Josh, because there was these this shit got to the contestants' heads so bad. The fact that Phoenix was getting like a lot of toys. She
Yeah.
was getting meals all the time. She was getting beer all the time. And they thought that because of that, she was immune to elimination. And it wasn't the case, right? I
Yeah.
believe in like if you want to stay in the house in this house, you have to prove it yourself.
Hmm.
Uh, uh, audience eliminations can lead to trouble and big upsets. So we opted for no, just they have to earn it, right?
Yeah.
And he was complaining and moping, and that's how the wave the bird was birthed.
Cool. The Uber contestant?
Uber contestant. Oh, I don't remember this one. Fuck, the Uber contestant.
Yeah. Because there's
Oh,
the.
maybe
Mm,
I think it was Phoenix. This I
mm,
think this is mentioned in Phoenix because she was like the apex predator of everyone in the house. Like no one could stand her. Like she would make so much noise with pots and pans. She would be loud.
the
She would be.
delivery
Oh
kid.
no! Wait, yeah, the delivery kid. You're right. We ordered some food for Phoenix because of a
Yeah.
hot meal, and I just went out and was like, maybe this could be your Greg. Hey, dude, do you want to come in? We'll pay you whatever the fuck you
Yeah.
make, like in a day. And he was like, yeah, cool. And it just happened, and we wanted to keep him on for more days,
Yeah.
but by the time I woke up, he was already gone.
Oh. He
Yeah, he was
just.
already gone. Shout out
Yeah.
to Sway.
Damn.
Uh,
The
and he
golden
embraced
condom?
it.
Yeah.
The golden condom, that's a fish tank classic, right? Like
Yeah.
the golden bug.
Oh, yeah.
So we saw that Beto and Sarah were like really trying to get it on, going into the bathroom, like together. So we were like, okay, let's fuck with Beto. And we were like, okay, Beto, there's a golden condom in the house. If you find it, you get to fuck Sarah if she agrees. And he would be like chatting up with the boys in the kitchen,
Yeah.
and then they would leave, and immediately he would start looking for the golden condom. And after like a week, he was like, "The condom is bullshit, right?" And we were like, "Nah, we just hit it really well." And then we got like an actual golden condom, and we just threw it like in a pile of trash
Yeah.
in a room. But we intended for TJ to find it or for someone else to find it, right? To be
Yeah.
so he would be like, "Fuck, this guy found it in like the seconds, and I've been looking for that shit for days."
I love that. Um, Geode's bio warfare.
Oh, well, the thing with GOL is that he manages social media people,
Yeah.
and we had the Make a Mayhem challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Freddie. He let us use one of his latest songs for the challenge.
Rad.
Um, and the thing is that he was so drunk that he started pissing
Oh.
on the floor, and he would
Yeah.
he would do it like really awkwardly. He would squat, and
He'd squat.
yeah, he would squat like really awkwardly and pee.
Yeah.
And we thought he was like taking a shit. Thank God he did not. But then he would just stomp on the piece and just fling it to other contestants.
He just throw his
So
piss at people like a monkey.
yeah. So the next day, I think that like reality hit him,
Yeah.
and yeah, he looked for a way to be eliminated.
That's
Yeah, that
hilarious.
Do you know
that
what
was really
faux?
something.
What does
Boquito?
faux Guido Mia? Yeah.
Oh, it's like little bulb.
What?
So little bulb, like a
Yeah.
I don't know, a small bulb, but it was now it's a copy pasta. Um, it was one of the letters Goblino, if I recall correctly. He sent the first Fokito, and it was like this whole lore about he lived in the house with his family, and he was like mistreated and cursed and whatnot, right? And
Yeah.
the house would be haunted if there was no remembrance of him. So we have like a couple of pictures of Kito just printed around the house. He's just like, okay, Phoenix, you have to take care of Akita now, and
Yeah.
shit like that.
I was like the babies in the walls sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Love it. Okay. The Yosh cycle. That's the next
The
one.
Josh, the Josh cycle. He would be like, oh my god, Josh. He would be, he would do some shit,
Yeah.
or he would pretend he's crying or feeling sad, and when everyone else, whenever the other contestant would give him attention, he would come to my side and be like, I'm loving this shit. I live for this shit. And it's like, okay, cool. That's glad you found your bit, guy.
Yeah, it's like when
Um,
you bite yourself and then run to your parents and be like, look, they bit
yes,
me. Yeah.
yeah. So, but then that evolved into what I was talking about with Phoenix, that she was starting to get a lot of toys.
Yeah.
So he would do something, she would get toys, he would go into weeping mode, like he would, just be sad.
Yeah.
He would be mopey, and then that cycle would repeat again because
Mhm.
he got some TTSs that encouraged him,
Yeah.
and he would be like, yeah, I'm gonna do something crazy tomorrow, and then it happened. He did his crazy thing. Binks got rewarded, and then he would be like, fuck, why isn't it working?
He's trying to play the game, but it just wasn't working. Yeah.
It was backfiring hard.
And now we're down to, well, there's Canelo one, but I feel like that's just the dog wins all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're down to the bottom now. So we'll start with closet milk.
Closet milk. I don't remember this one quite well as well.
Ooh,
Closet milk.
damn, this is pretty deep then.
Yeah, yeah. I don't remember this one. Closet milk.
Okay.
Uh,
Also, toilet chicken. That's another one.
uh, they Phoenix made boiled chicken in order for it to be. Oh yeah, thanks, Raph. Yeah, Phoenix, like all of these people, for some reason, for some weird reason, they had like a final grand plan that they would never execute. But
Yeah.
Phoenix was actually storing a concoction of like rotten chicken, milk, like a lot of
Oh,
disgusting shit.
like a
Yeah,
jungle juice of gross.
yeah,
Yeah.
basically, yeah. So it was insane. It was disgusting. We had to remove that shit from her because that probably could have made someone sick.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's the closet milk. Thank you, Rafa.
uh,
What a
hmm?
open Nurgle worship.
Open Nurgle worship. Oh, it was from the middle of week 2 onwards. Everything devolved into bio warfare. So since I was bringing up Warhammer all of the time, everyone started comparing like the contestants to Nurgle worshippers, like all of these fucking disgusting shit on the house, vomit, piss. Like, damn.
uh, Beto X Angelina.
Well, since people wanted to see Beto break up with Sarah, they
Mhm.
started to send letters to him from other girls,
Yeah.
and they tried with like different past contestants. They tried using Letty, they tried using Drench, but in the end, like they stick to Angelina,
Yeah.
and then they started to building these whole mythos around her. Just, oh, you're really cute, you're really strong, I like your hair, you're giving it your all and shit like that, to
Yeah.
get him out of his shell and do shit. Sadly, it did not pay off.
Aww.
Yeah.
Aww. What about the toilet chicken?
Toilet chicken. Yeah, I believe that's when they were making. Someone made boiled chicken
Yeah.
for some. I think it was Phoenix getting ready for that, but somehow there was this bathroom in a blind spot that for some reason it would always get dirty as fuck,
Yeah.
and we would find like chicken there. I mean, I now we believe that it was just left there to be marinated for Phoenix's biowarfare.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
so that's where toilet chicken comes from.
And then last but not least, Yosh's headmate.
Yeah, this one I also don't remember. Josh's helmet. It could be the time he kissed with GOL or the time he kissed with Ishmael,
Yeah.
but I don't remember this one.
Okay. Fair enough.
I
Josh
don't
helmet.
know. Maybe look, I don't know for sure, but I know headmate has been used to refer to people who like pretend that they have like other people in their head
Friend,
and they talk to
yeah.
the
Like
like
a
yeah, like an
Like a
imaginary friend.
tulpa?
Yeah, like a
yeah.
tulpa. It's like a tulpa. That's what it's comparable to.
I don't remember him doing that to be honest, but it could be.
Fair enough.
I actually had one. There's one question I had. Do you recognize that drawing in the iceberg? Can we bring it back up for a second,
Sure.
Fox? It's like the fourth one down. It's like the one before the last layer.
This one here.
That's
Yeah,
yeah.
the furry drawing.
That was born during the Sonichu challenge. They had to draw their Sonichu Sona
yeah.
and give him some lore and whatever. In Ishmael came up with the name Darkness King, and ATTS immediately just went, "No, idiot, that's not how you say it. If you want to say that, you have to use off." But basically explaining the grammar of it,
Yeah.
and after that, it just stuck, and people started sending TTS for him as if they were Darkness King.
I love that. That's so funny, man. The community seriously make it so much better. Just like
Yeah,
with the crazy shit
honestly,
that they come up with.
honestly, yeah, Fishing community is one of the funniest. It has some funny motherfuckers. I love them.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, we've reached the. Oh, one sec. We've got someone. Despair. There should be an abysmal tears section. Duende and Sarah, and then somebody said despair to that. Can you believe Duende taking Sarah's flowers ain't featured? Release the Stunde files, and then Raph knew.
Yeah, I'm gonna address that real quickly.
okay.
Doing the like since he's a kid, he was like dude, go deliver this shit and come back. But he would stay and hang out with them, and he
Mhm.
got close to Sarah, right?
Yeah.
And they would like snuggle together or lay down in the same bed together, and he started sharing information with her, and people got mad. And then another time they went into a room and they got into a blind spot of the camera, and people swear um, they could hear them kissing and shit like that.
Ooh.
And I mean, it could have happened, but yeah, that didn't make people happy, especially Mochi. Mochi was mad, big mad.
We've also just got Jimmy in saying, "Did I tell Roberto the advice I was going to give Phoenix to defeat TJ?"
Um, I only remember the message he had for TJ.
Okay. Sarah
Yeah,
confirmed it. Mochi wants to crucify Duende alive on cam. Ooh,
yeah,
that's nice.
that's why we decided to torture him two
Yeah.
times. First, we sent him like basically naked into the house, um, because uh, I believe in production being taken accountable.
yeah.
Um, So he fucked up really bad. He got
Mhm.
people mad. So we were like, fuck you. You're going into the house with your boxers only. Like, go have the fucking fun you want to have in there. And he went inside. We thought he was going to do great,
Yeah.
but he just shut down and he just went to a room and just adopted fetal position and remained there like for the
Oh
rest
no.
of the time. Yeah. And then after the Sarah incident, because he was showing her Discord messages,
Yeah.
and that was a big no-no.
Hmm.
Um, so we had him make her breakfast, the elimination breakfast,
Yeah.
and we had him kick her out. Like, Duende, you have to go inside and explain to her that she's being kicked off because of you. You have to tell her that you inadvertently stole the opportunity to earn 10K from
Oh
her
my
hands.
god, that's savage. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Oh,
So he went in, made some half-assed pancakes, and then just went into the room and it's
yeah.
like, "This is for you. You're eliminated. Eat it."
The elimination pancakes. Oh my god. Oh, right, here we go. During the phone call with Phoenix, I was going to tell her to be nice to TJ and never betray him, but seductively pin him against the wall and grab his pee-pee since that would cause him to melt like putty. Okay, Jimmy. And we've got the music was so good during the elimination breakfast.
Oh yeah, that was a great choice. I don't
Mm.
remember this song, but it fitted. It was
It
very
fit just
fitting.
perfectly. Yeah. I love that. All right. Well, we've reached pretty much nearly the 2.5 hour mark. So I just want to ask, uh, what have you got coming up in the future for anyone who hasn't been watching the whole time? And what can we look forward to when it comes to the pond? So,
Well, what we have right now is Social Experiment. That's the name of our off season. It's going to last 14 days, just a little bit of fun. We're going to try different things, see what toys can we implement in season two,
mhm,
if we can stick to characters or not. Um, you know, just to see what the audience thinks, right? Try
mhm,
different things, and that's going to be like the plan moving forward with off seasons. We're going to try different things. Of course, there's going to be chaos, but it's not going to be as crazy as main seasons, right?
mhm,
Other than that, we're also working on a season two theme with activities and shit. We're laying the foundation of that, and
mhm.
well, we also hope to talk with the Sargentine people, and we also hope to have a great relationship with them
Yeah.
and see if in their good graces Fish Tank will have us back.
Mhm.
I think we, despite everything, all the issues we had with the internet, with the storms, with the language barrier, I think we performed for a bunch of nobodies that came out of the woodwork.
Yeah.
So so yeah, that pretty much that.
Are we gonna see more of you? Are we gonna get MexiJet back?
Oh hell yeah! I that shit.
Yeah,
I didn't ask for that, but hey, it is what it is. I mean, gotta give the people what they want, right?
they loved you. They absolutely loved you. It was perfect. It was so great. Yeah, I loved it. It was awesome.
Thank you.
No worries. Well, if there's anything else, does anybody else in the chat have any questions? I'll leave it open for a couple of minutes and then we'll probably wrap it up. If that's okay with everybody. One of my hairs is out of place. Ooh, now it's not. No. But I'm so excited. Like seeing like I guess from the beginning of Fish Tank to now where it is. Obviously not like Fish Tank itself, but all the offshoots and everything. I just like people always have like such horrible things to say about these offshoots, but I just want to preface that like anybody who says negative things about people like putting themselves out there and just having fun with their friends, like that's more of a you problem than a them problem, and we should just start like accepting it and like seeing stuff for what it is, which is like people just hanging out and being dorks. And I hands down want more of that, because you can tell when people are having fun with their friends. Like there's a feeling that you get watching people have fun with their friends, and you definitely captured that with your season, and that just it's beautiful. So
I couldn't agree more. I could not agree more.
yeah, because like people are like, oh well, it's not fish tank, blah 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 blah. It's like, no, it's not fish tank, and it doesn't. It's the same like skeleton, but it's filled with everything else that it makes it different. So take that, not what you see otherwise.
Yeah,
Like, stop
I mean,
comparing shit.
at the end of the day, it's entertainment, right? We want to provide entertainment. We wanted to leave the experience, I guess, on our end, and that's it. I mean, we just want to have a fun time for
Yeah.
everyone.
Perfect. We've got one thing, well, we've got two. One, I love you, Fox, marry me. Okay, Camino's dad. You've got to pay child support first. We've talked about this. I will marry you once you start paying child support. We'll sort it out later. Also, remember to DM me, Roberto. I'm serious about the girl connection.
Jimmy sent that.
I think she'll be good simp bait, and that is from Jimmy. And then we've got Canelo Cam when.
We have to figure out the tech.
Yeah.
Never.
You could probably do it with a phone. If you got like a shitty phone with a camera, you could like strap it to his chest, sort of thing. That'd be pretty awesome. But
oh yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll give
Cool.
the people what they want.
Sweet. So, any dates coming up that we can look forward to? Otherwise, we'll wrap it up.
Either the 7th of November or the 14th of November. It's going to be quick, short fun.
Mhm.
Please support us, tune in,
Definitely.
and we'll see you there.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Ooh.
I just want to really quickly say that I know the iceberg was a little bit cut off at the top and bottom, so I've posted it in our server.
Okay.
So if you want to see the full iceberg, you have to look in our server and announcements.
Okay. Oh, good. I'll also post it on I'll post it on Twitter after this as well, so you can just find FYI Fox. But yes, we will be posting this, and I will make sure that everything gets tagged and all the rest of it. So thank you so much, Roberto, for joining us on such short notice, by the way. I only asked him on Monday for this, so thank you so much for this on short notice. It was really appreciated. And thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
No, it's okay.
You've been a great guest.
Yeah, it's been awesome. I love finding out the like inner workings of this kind of stuff, because normally we don't. So it's really cool finding out from like the source kind of thing. But
No, thank you. It's been
all
fun.
right. Cool. Well, Jimmy just said, oh, fair warning, Danye is having his spin-off from the 16th to the 20th of November.
Oh yeah, that's another thing that depends on that. I've heard a different date for that thing.
Okay.
A later date, so it could come into play with the delay. We obviously don't want to step in anybody's shoes,
Yeah.
anybody's toes.
Mhm.
We don't want to split the fan base or whatever. Like that's not the intention of this. The intention of this is like having fun, right?
Yeah.
And we want to respect their space, and that's that.
Cool. Sweet.
I don't know if Jimmy has contact with him, but maybe Jimmy can hook you up, and so you
Yeah.
can figure out more.
I've
I mean,
got
at the end of the day, working together would be like the perfect combo. Like I've told you before, fish tank fans have to stick together, right?
Yeah. Sweet. Alrighty, I'll leave it with that. So I'm just gonna do the outro. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you for tuning in, and
Thanks for
say
joining.
hi to your mom for me. Bye.